Hello and welcome back to Mechanicus II. We're going to go right into the Adeptus Mechanicus campaign here. We left off last time.
Noble Magi of the Omnisynod, I have responded to your summons.
Magos Faustinius, we have called you to our world for your experience with the Xenos, known as Necrons. You have engaged these creatures before. Confirm.
Indeed. I fought the Necrons on Silver Tenebris, though the outcome was
suboptimal. Historical records assert that the planet was destroyed, subjected to exterminatus.
I determined exterminatus was the only way to ensure the Necron threat was truly eliminated. My calculations were extensive. I believe the Omnissiah's will was done.
No such option exists on Hecateus 4. Ours is a forge world, newly established, but one that must be defended at all costs. This forged city of Vix Veritas represents resources that Adeptus Mechanicus cannot lose. There will be no exterminatus here.
The spaceport menials report you have not arrived alone.
I am accompanied by a retinue. All specialists, all worthy of my trust. They were at my side on Silver Tenebris. There are few with their experience of facing the Necrons.
You arrive as operations have already begun. Our campaign to dismantle the Necron formations and uncover their underground tombs is well underway.
It is the Omnissiah's will that Hecateus 4 become a monument to the priesthood of Mars. Not 1 square meter wasted. Skies dark with the smoke of our manufactoria. A forged world to equal any in the Imperium. Before this can come to pass, the Xenos must be eradicated.
Battle zone data analysis has demonstrated an element lacking in our strategic assets. The Skitari cohorts are an unwieldy tool for engaging an enemy that remains opaque to our analysis. We find ourselves in need of a force that can move rapidly and at short notice.
Gathering data, eliminating key targets, supporting Skitari operations, functioning beyond established battle lines.
You begin immediately. Mission parameters are already generated. An archaeopter transport is waiting for you.
Then I am at your disposal, Magi.
I wonder if this is going to be re-seeing all the old cast from Mechanicus 1. That would be really cool. Most of the characters I liked.
Brave news, Magi. The Necrons have awoken in far greater numbers than we suspected. The Skitari could not halt their advance.
Okay.
The aliens' foul presence darkens the horizon. With malevolent purpose they march.
Videx looks weird, but yeah.
It is my belief the Necrons are mustering for an assault on X Veritas. It is our principal forged city. Logic dictates the enemy would consider it a primary target.
That's a good assumption.
Our predictive models concur. The defense of X Veritas shall become the principal strategy in our computations. Meanwhile, your strike force will be needed to act in haste, where other forces cannot. You will be assisted in this by the tech priest who discovered the first Necron presence on the planet. We understand you have previous interactions.
We are separated from the events at Silver Tenebris by much time and space. Yet still our paths cross, Faustinius. The odds would seem incalculably long, yet perhaps this was inevitable.
Skevola, your presence haunts us like the howling of forsaken machine spirits.
Lector Dogmatis Videx, it has been too long since last we spoke. What an unexpected joy.
Tech Acquisitor, regardless of our disagreements about the fate of Silver Tenebris, I cannot fault your experience battling the Necrons. We will have need of it.
What we need is a leash on this xenophile crone.
My cohorts and I are at your service, Magi. Let the Omnissiah's will be done through us.
Welcome to the War Map. The War Map lets you track the progress of your campaign on the planet and direct your operations through various missions. Select a mission to start your campaign. Requisition. Requisition represents the resources fueling the Adeptus Mechanicus war effort on this world. It's generated passively during missions by your forged cities and later in the campaign your forged temples, and can be spent to recruit units for a mission deployment. Spend it carefully. Committing too much requisition now may leave you with fewer options when the war demands more of you. So we do have a couple of things here. That's a forged temple. Do I only have like one thing I can click? Okay, we can go in here and look at these. Looks like these are ranks that we can unlock. And this is... okay, Necrons that we can look. And there's something down here that's a question mark. I have no idea what that means.
For the Omnissiah, sent by the Machine God.
Ah, okay, so these are locked. Okay. I see. We have Requisition, we have Forged Temple, we have Archaeotech Fragments. So we get 2 fragments and 2 augmentation points. And it has a vigilance meter. The road ahead. Send Lector Dogmatis Videx to provide reconnaissance ahead of a Skitarii force as it marches against a concentration of Necrons. Okay, let's go in here.
Faustinius, a force of Skitarii is marching upon a concentration of Necron warforms. The resulting engagement is expected to shatter the Xenos resistance with a probability over 87%. However, massed Skitarii formations are unsuited to reacting swiftly to unexpected battlefield variables.
And my forces from the Adeptus Mechanicus offer a solution?
Quite so. Select troops are to be reconfigured into an intervention plate to respond rapidly where required. Its first task is to range ahead of the Skitarii and clear the path for them. Mobility and independence of command is required for this task. I am assured you can offer both.
I sense an underestimation of the Necrons. They may not adhere to your prediction models.
Your admiration of the alien is showing, Scaevola. Remember, it is written thus: he who speaks well of the alien is no more than a weapon in the hands of the Xenos.
Your advice is committed to memory, Tech Acquisitor. Lector Dogmatis Videx is well suited to leading such a mission. Am I correct in surmising he is to be sent upon this duty without delay?
You are.
My personal servo scow shall accompany the intervention clade to provide a means of observation and communication. It was made from the remains of Redditus, a fellow tech priest of great erudition. Its battlefield data-gathering capabilities are far in excess of standard. I compiled the neuro protocols myself.
Then let's turn the cogs of war.
Okay, stratagems. At the start of a mission, you can choose up to 3 stratagems. Each of them gives you a bonus at the cost of increasing enemy vigilance during the mission. Be careful, at maximum vigilance, additional enemies will spawn in skirmishes. So either we can get long-term benefits, effectively doubling our archaeotic fragments, or we can get something that will benefit us in the battle. Okay, so we can select units that we want for the mission. Unit cards. Each unit card represents a squad or individual unit you can recruit. In the Adeptus Mechanicus campaign, all unit cards are randomly generated for each mission. Each unit has a requisition cost and also contributes to the mission recruitment capacity. You can always have access to a basic unit type, allowing you to fill your roster even though when options are limited, which is the cannon fodder guy. Each mission has a maximum recruitment capacity, which limits the number of your units your leader can bring into the mission. You don't have to fill your capacity, but going in under strength will make the mission tougher. This unit and Videx gains defended. I can't check out if he has any gear or whatever. Oh, okay, so I can bring like a squad here. So it's either Rangers or Vanguard. So this ignores Irradiated, which is pretty neat. Other than that, this is pretty much the same. This generates some extra cognition though. And we're definitely filling that up. I think we'll go with Rangers for now. I do like their extra range, for sure. Be wary of vigilance. When the meter fully fills, additional enemy units will appear in the next skirmish. So I could have just filled this up, and because no, we're gonna probably fill it up anyway, right?
Position. The eyes of the Omnissiah fall upon this place. Let no foe go.
Necron trace indicators detected. Confirm proximity.
The enemy is close. We shall advance.
Move along the Skitari's projected path and locate or eliminate any enemy along the way. Make sure to maintain full awareness, Lector Dogmatis.
Of course. Heed the words of Fabricator General Mitcondras. Let us observe the foe, not in awe, but the better to destroy it.
Okay, so these here I can choose if we are gonna use aggression protocols, advanced by fire teams, or covert process. I think we're gonna go covert here. Hostile signals confirm negative indications of Necron units deviating from current trajectories.
Excellent. They are unaware of our presence. In ignorance, they shall fall.
Okay.
Onwards! Hesitate not! Remember, time is a raw material to be expended only in the Omnissiah's service!
This guy says so weird things. He says the weirdest shit. Okay. You have a Magna-Rail lance, which I don't know if that looks range or not. I think it is range. Then you have a staff. And then you can grant energized to a ranged unit for each defense point that he has. And then you can gain divination. The next time this unit would suffer damage, that damage is ignored and this status expires. That's pretty useful. That's pretty useful. Okay, so we are kind of flanked here from different areas.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
The question is... These are kinda annoying. We probably don't want to fight them all at once, right? Let's deploy here. Videx, a zealous preacher of the machine god's orthodoxy. Videx wields faith and firepower in equal measure. His devotion to sacred logic makes him both an inspiring commander and a dangerous fanatic. On the battlefield, Videx excels at ranged warfare and battlefield support. He can expose himself to greater risk to empower the ranged weapons of nearby allies. In time, he may unlock rituals powerful, time-intensive abilities that can channel the motive force through code and creed alike.
For the Omnissiah!
I don't know if that actually did anything. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna let you stand there, okay. You're gonna shoot and damage me immediately. Yeah, this is why I didn't like to be here. So the question is... How do we do this with... Why did I shoot this one? That was absolutely stupid. Okay, the flayed one is coming. I wonder if that's actually the case. Oh, that's unfortunate. I knew that was gonna happen. I wish I could have a hotkey for this. Let's see who you're gonna hit. Okay. What's the half range? Deals max damage if we haven't moved. It's not a lot of damage. There's another flayed one. Okay, we know most of these orders now. This guy is gonna move as well. And there's still two that haven't moved. Where would they be? One is that for sure. One is that. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Obedient.
You're kind of stuck there. This guy is the next turn. Next turn, man. And you would not kill that.
By the machine god!
Let's do that. Let's get you knocked down. Two to 3 damage. Man, I really wish that you would do more damage. Let's spam this. And you blocked 1 damage, why not? This guy is moving next. And then... this. That guy is gonna not have a good time. Neither is that. Okay, this is not good. We are pinned down. We are pinned down. That's very unfortunate.
Machine god's will.
Who's next turn here? You are gonna resurrect, aren't you? That's fine. It is you.
Stand intolerant.
Okay. This guy is gonna attack soon. He's probably gonna kill this. I can't cast that on this one. Whatever. It's unfortunate. Okay, next guy is this. If you move, you're gonna die. But you don't. Which is unfortunate. Which guy is this? It's this guy. Okay.
Awaiting enlightenment.
Okay. That's fine. You're not gonna die from that, luckily. You're gonna go down. That's fine. We'll have enough time to send you down as well. Okay, that was not an easy battle. We lost a lot from that. We lost most of our troop to that one battle. This is very rough. Waypoint reached.
Excellent. Scan for remnants of Necron forces. The Xenos must be cleansed in their entirety.
Necron data detected. Within search area levels elevated. Major Xeno activity.
The enemy are not as purged as we thought. How many are indicated?
Projected Necron numbers exceed Omni-Synod's predictive models by 820%. So almost nothing.
They must have some means of outmaneuvering us. Underground tunnels or sensor-baffling technology to hide their muster points. Elector Dogmatis, your situation is untenable. Retreat at once.
To retreat in the face of the foe is to hand him the victor's laurels. My heart shall be as a reactor fueled by hatred, and by its fire shall I drive the foe back. With Skitaria reinforcements, I can hold out.
Okay, so you're stupid as well.
Not against these numbers. You are more valuable intact than discarded in a show of devotion. Withdraw to the preset extraction point immediately.
Have faith, Magos Dominus. The Omnissiah grants us the knowledge to forge our weapons and command our armies. We must trust in the divine efficiency of his design.
The Skitari are out of position. Reinforcements will arrive fragmented, and enemy forces are overwhelming. Your imperative is to withdraw, with no further delay.
So invoke an obscure scripture of the cult Mechanicus to inspire the strike force. I mean, it doesn't matter which one we do. Let's do this one then.
Think upon the sacred paradox of battle. Let reason drive us beyond all reason, the better to exterminate the foe.
Prayer data burst in progress. Uploading 3% complete. Plus movement. This unit's weapons gain max 1 damage. Oh, did we get all of that? Okay.
Then our righteous labor approaches its conclusion. By the will of the Omnissiah, our final act shall be of destruction!
Yeah, the problem is we just don't have a lot of units here. Videx must reach destination.
Awaiting enlightenment.
So you need to go there.
Omnissiah, bless our weapons and curse our foes. Awaiting
Question is, do we do this to try and punch through here? I think so. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. Bro. When... Okay, if this is long range, I get the cognition. I need the cognition. Okay. If Videx is gonna survive, he needs to be able to run. But I don't think he'll survive. This is gonna be really tough.
Corruption all about us.
Okay.
Messiah, bless our weapons and curse our foes.
This has a cooldown. This will not reach. I can kill something, I guess. I'm gonna leave it for now. Okay. That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate.
For the Messiah. Stand in
This guy is the next turn. But you can't pass there. Oh man. That's so cringe. You literally spawned on top of me. Holy fuck.
God.
This is not good. The staff enables us to move after using it, so maybe we can escape. But I'm gonna need at least 2 turns to escape. Okay, you did survive that. So we're gonna at least stop this guy from going back. I'll have to take that as a win. Okay, still not taking any damage, but you're gonna take some now. Or not. Okay, we are out of line of sight. And they just keep sending these. Jesus Christ. So the question is... Okay. I'll take it. Holy fuck, I took 4 damage from that. That's not good. I think we're dead here. There is not a huge chance for us. The Scarab might hit us for 4 damage alone, to be honest. A spicy Scarab, my guy. Okay, no, that's fine. If we're lucky, you're not in line of sight. We're really lucky. Extremely lucky. That's what we are. I've never been so lucky in my life, I think.
Obedience.
Okay, that was enough. Exfiltration underway. Omnissiah be praised.
Return to Ex Veritas, Rector Dogmatis. Your task is done.
Sure.
Against such numbers, and with their advance blunted, the algorithmic omens are dire. The Skitaria offensive is likely to fail. This is far from the glory the Omnissiah demanded of us.
Fair.
None can doubt your zeal, Lector Dogmatis. It may even be that you displayed too much.
Rather an excess of zeal than of complacency. When we return here, it will be to excise the alien and restore the sanctity of our forged world.
Mm-hmm. So we did get some requisition. Meanwhile, we're doing this mission. We did get 3 fragments and 2 augmentation points. I'm not sure what we can use that for, but I'm guessing we're about to find out. I think we about to find out. Praise the Omnissiah. You've unlocked the Shrine of Knowledge and panels. Visit them to research new technologies, unlock powerful units, and enhance your leaders. The what? Okay, so technologies. Archaeotech fragments can be recovered during missions. Spend them here to unlock new technologies. Unlocking technologies grants access to new units and increases the chance of recruiting higher ranked troops in the future. Okay. Forge Temple. Forge temples and technologies are directly related. The more forged temples you control, the more technologies you can unlock. And then we have a couple of different things here that we can do. Start each mission with 1 cognition point, for example. Can unlock the Sicaran Rust Stalker and Sicaran Infiltrator squads for mission recruitment. And the Manufactorum, we can unlock the Rush skill for this.
Seeking specimens.
Okay, this is the Reliquary. Tech Priest Augmentations. Tech Priests earn augmentation points after each successful mission. Use these points to improve or unlock their skills, weapons, and traits. You can freely reassign augmentation points between missions. So Vidix has 2 augmentation points. Okay. All right, okay. We have to take a look at the different things here.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
So there's some different things that we can swap between here as well. So we can get Incantation of the Iron Souls. Gain restorative incantation. Restores 1 health to the user. This... Okay, so every time we use this, we would get a health. Not bad. Motive Force gains Energized Blessing. Videx gains 1 energized stack. Pretty good. We can get 2 health. Or we can get 1 defense. We can also get, while Videx is leading a mission, requisition production is increased by 20%. After completing a ritual, Videx gains energized. Siphon Vigor. When this unit kills an enemy unit for the first time in a skirmish, it recovers 2 health. Or gain 1 max damage. I'll be honest. Oh, wait. We can do... Oh, that's actually really strong. We can grant divination to allied units in a radius on a 3-turn cooldown. And then we can gain 6 range. Oh, so we can choose one of these, yeah? I mean, this one is mega strong, I think. Or we can choose this. Gaining skirmish deployment capacity is not bad. But I think for now, I'm just gonna go with 2 health and 1 defense. So you're gonna be at 11 health and 3 defense, which is pretty good. It makes him kinda tanky. In terms of the Shrine of Knowledge, we can only select... We can actually select 2 things. I don't think Rush is particularly good. I do think starting each mission with 1 cognition point is pretty good. And then we can even store between. Oh, this is also great. Increases leader's health by 1. And then this is just leveling different things up. Production line. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna unlock these. This is... The Taser Goad inflicts defense down on targets. This is pretty good. And then it has a stub carbine that doesn't do a lot of damage and doesn't have a lot of range. But it has 15% chance to dodge attacks. Dodge can only trigger twice, then resets on this unit's next turn. It has Agile, which means it doesn't get attacks of opportunity, which is insanely strong. After killing an enemy unit, generate 1 cognition point. This is also pretty good. When making ranged attacks, ignore dodge or obscured, which is good. And then this guy is the melee equivalent of this. That does up to... It does 2 to 6 damage. Which... Does it bypass armor for some reason? It also has dodge, agile, and the same thing. What is this, actually? This is movement, okay. Okay. Well, that's gonna be that. I don't know what this thing means.
Wiring targets.
Oh.
Information required.
Scaevola also has this. Question is what I want. Volkite Blaster gets 2 health would be good, but honestly what you really need is defense. After each skirmish, Scaevola recovers 3 health. Well, we can get Assault after using Macro Stubber, which is pretty decent. Okay, I'm not sure what I want here. Master of Sonorite Technology Aura. Once triggered, inflicts 1 to 2 damage on a random unit anywhere on the battlefield. Not sure what we would get there. All right, we have to go there. We could gain max Archaeotech. Okay, I think I'll go with Assault for the Macro Stubber, and then 2 health for the thing. That's fine. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Next time we'll take a look at one of the other missions. But if you like this content, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching and have a really nice day.